Greetings, peace. What's going on, Cynthia and Beans? Yes. In the new spot, you already know. Today is January 1st. Just completed moving everything. Oh. My Gigi made that. Yesterday on the 31st was an anniversary, 8-year anniversary of her transitioning. I know she's with me always in all ways. It's like you see that beautiful full moon energy out there. Like, yo, life is beautiful. We done came up, got the 2-bedroom now. Still on the air mattress. That's okay. Life is beautiful. Oh, I am ecstatic. Like, what? Exactly a year ago, on December 30th, I moved into the apartment, the temporary housing, the Journey program, which is a domestic violence program with the YWCA. And I had moved out the shelter. I did a ritual, did the crossroads ritual to Legba. And I did it at 2 different very prominent, highly energetic locations. I did it at Susquehanna and Exchange, as well as Exchange and North Shore Drive. And as I went from one spot, you don't look backwards. Drop the coin there, pour beer over it, put the Great Mother Goddess, like a Starbucks cap, put that on top, sealed the deal, kept it moving. I walked right past Crossroads Church, up Exchange Street. Then I was right there at that intersection, Exchange and North Shore Drive. So these are because I wanted to do something near the river. Then I did the same thing. Dropped the coin, put the beer on it, covered it with Great Mother Goddess energy, Mama Wata, and then I looked back. I went over the hill, put my feet in the water, in the river. It had been mad long. It was cold. I think it was like towards the end of October or the beginning of November. All I know is that, so I did that. So it's like I did the ritual twice, the crossroads ritual at 2 different very prominent intersections. I ended up getting housed at 3 weeks later, 3 weeks and 1 day. The rituals be coming through in 3 days. Hold on. 3 weeks and 1 day later, I got put into a shelter, and that shelter happened to be directly across the street from where I had my feet in the water, and I had no idea that the shelter was even there. So, just speaking of energy work and trusting yourself. Oh, wow. This is amazing. A couple of things that I had to say, because as we were coming here with the last carload, my mom was driving, and then we were leaving to go get the last carload. So we were leaving here, and then she swerved over real quick. And I had just been talking about the full moon. It was like, oh, it's Cancer full moon. It's the matriarch energy. She had swerved over real quick because a car turned onto the street really fast. And on the license plate, it said 8444. I said, 444? So then I just started talking. You know what I do. And I'm like, 444 is divine protection, always and in all ways. It's ancestor protection. 4 corners, 4 walls. They got your back. They're with us always and in all ways. I know they never let me down. We had just been looking at the full moon, talking about it. I said it's a full moon in Cancer, which Cancer represents the 4th house. It's the first water's house. First water sign, first water house. It represents home. It represents the mother. It represents matriarchs. It represents ancestral energy. Just told you yesterday, the 31st, is the 8-year anniversary of my grandmother transitioning. And today, I spent the day with my daughter and my mother. So there's 3 generations. It's the day after the 4th generation, Gigi, after she transitioned. We spent the day today getting everything out of my old apartment and moving it into my new apartment. So went from the 1-bedroom for a year. I was in there for a year with my daughter and I. And then she was with me for half the year as of July. And then, but now here I am today. Literally got the keys. Last year I got the keys on December 30th, and I slept that night in that old apartment there. So I woke up on the 7-year anniversary of my grandma transitioning. This year, for this apartment, I got the keys on the 30th as well. Let's go. I did ritual work this time to Hestia. So now I got this apartment. I got to go check the dates and see what's up with when I actually did the ritual, set up my altar. But That's what I did. That's what I did. Yes. And this is so much more than I could have ever even wanted. I'm so grateful and excited. I had to do some finagling to make it all work. And I had different people, energies working against me. It don't matter. Return to sender. Plus, I'm putting my energy out. You already know I'm going to get what I want. And I know they never let me down. What? Mind you, not only is it a Cancer full moon, it's conjunct Jupiter. I always call Jupiter Jupiter is a great, beneficent planet. I call it the grandmother energy. So this full moon, it's at 13 degrees. Oh, let's go. 13 is hold on, I gotta get my tarot cards out for this. Stop playing. This is happening right now. 13 is, the 13th letter is M, the matriarch, the mother. This Cancer full moon is at 13 degrees. Let's go. And it's conjunct Jupiter in Cancer as well. So it's a highly charged, energetic energy. The great mother, the great divine, matriarch's energy, serpentine rising. This is the first. The actual full moon date is like the 3rd or the 4th. Whenever the moon and the sun are going to be at 13 degrees. One in Capricorn, the sun, and the other in Cancer, the moon. And it's going to be conjunct, not Pluto. Ooh, chill. Pluto's in Aqua, mind his business, chill. Conjunct, Jupiter. I don't know which degree Jupiter's at, but it's close enough to be called conjunct. So we got to get to some cards right now. This is beautiful. This is amazing. I'm going to just hold on. You know what I do. You know what it is. You know who I am. You know what I do. Prosperity Priestess. So excited. Hold on a second. Oh, I gotta get my grandma's ukulele. Yes. You know it. So excited. Yes. Home. Oh, yay. All right. So it's just very symbolic for me specifically. And I just feel like I'm in alignment always and always. And this is what I was saying to my, look at the high priestess. Look at the high priestess. Talk about it. It's not a mystery. I know what's up. You know who it is. You know what it is. You know what I do. High priestess on deck. 3 of Wands, ships coming in. And you know this. Ooh, the stars card. Let's go, Oshun. Let's go, Oshun. So excited and grateful. Right, so I'm taking that bath later tonight. Is on. Everything is always in alignment. Whoop, who's that coming out? You know what I do. You know who it is. You know what it is. You know what I do. Prosperity Priestess. Now, that card fell, right? As I was saying, everything's always in alignment for me. Everything's always working out. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So no longer giving energy away freely. See how they're doing it? Yup. And also it could be known as like the miser card, like stingy, like, nope, I'm operating in abundance out here. I'm reserving my energy for myself, not giving my energy to others. I'm creating and building what I want. Let me see. 4 of Pentacles. I'm going to read it for you. Well, 4 is having to do with, well, first of all, we are talking about the Cancer full moon energy. I told you Cancer's 4th house. You know that. And then Pentacles, that's Earth. And it's in reverse. But yeah, the lack of being stingy. Everything flowing freely as it should. Happily. Pentacles symbolizes beauty, nature. 4 of Pentacles. Possession, benefit, meanness, inheritance, aridity. Exactly. So, inheritance, that has to do with ancestral energy. There's that 4 concept. Meanness, benefit, possession. So, I see somebody wanting from others and them giving freely. it came out in reverse. That ain't my energy no more. I'm reserving my energy. CPR. Conserve, preserve, reserve for me. It might seem mean, but you got to put yourself first. You got to self-actualize. You got to put your face mask on first before you can help others get their face mask on. You got to make sure your vessel is filled before you could pour and get to others. Oh, this is from my grandma or my Gigi. And my mom saw it on the door. It was the last thing we got. She was like, who's that belong to? I was like, oh, that's Gigi's. She was like, well, it was. It's yours now. And I was like, yeah, well, you know, they is I as we is me. You already know. But yeah, I had to. I'm in the car with my whole Jehovah's Witness mom. And she's driving. I had to. Like, as soon as I was talking about the full moon, and I saw that 444 on the plates, I was like, yo. Started explaining it. My daughter's in the front seat listening. I'm breaking it down what it means. Cancer full moon and the energy. And look at us. 3 generations together spent the day. You see that full moon up there. You saw that 444 just come at us. You know that yesterday was the anniversary of my Gigi transitioning to the matriarch of our family. Like, cut it out. And then the day before that, I found out that my grandma, my great-grandma, so my mother's grandma, you know, her name is Christine. And then my great-grandma's name is Christine. My grandma's name is Luella. My mom, Christine. And then I gave that Christine name to my daughter, her middle name. So it skipped every other generation, right? I found out that my great-grandma lived on the corner of Exchange. Hold on. Nope, not Exchange. In the corner of Susquehanna and Carroll. So it was almost like her energy extending back then when I did that ritual, and I had no idea. I found that out yesterday on the 3rd. I found that on the 30th. Pardon me, not yesterday. I found it out on the 30th. Wow. Just absolutely incredible. This don't make no sense. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. All right. So that was that 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You saw the card flip out. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I just want to do one from each deck. Let me do Knave of Wands. So new passions, new endeavors, running forward triumphantly. You see the rainbow in the background. This correlates with that alchemy card. What's that? Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy, but we're in a Capricorn season. There's waterfalls in the background. They're running triumphantly. I see earth. I see water. I see colors, rainbow. I see a golden sky. They're wearing white. They are winning. They're passionate. New passions, new endeavors that are passionate and making it happen. So let's go to our fire energy. Where we at? That's chalices. Wands. Fire symbolizes life, action, body. This will be the Knave of Wands. Knave. Dark-haired youth. News. Pleasure. Sincerity. Dexterity. Being flexible. Dark-haired youth. News. Pleasure. Sincerity. Yes, because the court cards represent people. Dark-haired youth. News. So it's a fresh energy, you know. Being a knave. News, pleasure, because fire, the senses, internal flame, sincerity, very passionate, dexterity, flexible. All right, I get it. And that is what's happening. We're blazing ahead into 2026, off to a running start, being sincere, being flexible, just winning out here. That is the theme of the year. Ah, Shay. All right. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. Yes. I'm about to order this food. Yup. My daughter and I about to grub a nice New Year's meal. All this hard work she did today. She was outstanding. So you're absolutely phenomenal. Couldn't have did it without you. Well, that was great. But this was awesome. And then, you know, I'm finishing up, packing everything. It's nighttime by the time we finish. It was dark. You know, the full moon's out. Ooh. 5 of Shells, disappointment. That's funny, because I was just about to say. And, who shows up? one of these people from the Y that's been battling against me, the one from the temporary housing that tried to change my rent price all of a sudden. And I had to call their supervisor, and I did it. I didn't end up sending the email, but I did call that supervisor. She's going to show up in the middle of the night. We're packed, so they didn't know when I was leaving, none of that. Like, oh, it was crazy. Even doing the paperwork, signing it. The other lady, she was for permanent housing. She was trying to hate. She was trying to make me look slow, but she was insufficient. She was supposed to email the day before, that she was like talking all slow and dumb. And then, I don't know, but I just stayed calm the whole time and spoke diplomatically and politically correct and just, you know, everything she threw at me, I threw it right back tenfold. And I won. I got everything I wanted, and she wasn't able to stop shit. She didn't get what she wanted, neither one of them. You know, they be battling me out here. It's okay. One thing I know, one thing I found. I know they never let me down. And I was sitting in the car after I was explaining the full moon energy to my mom and my daughter, sitting in the back seat talking about it, the 444 and the represent how it matters that it's Cancer, and it's Cancer represent ancestral energy and homes. Like, let's look at us 3 generations moving to a new home during this Cancer full moon energy and the day after Gigi transition. Like, you can't tell, my life is always in alignment, always in all ways. Let me try to tell them. So anyways, the one who pulled up though, she sees us on our last trip, you know. I'm like, I hear noise. I open the door. She was down there, and she was like, oh, well, I'm here to clean this other apartment. Oh, and to drop off a gift for you, a Christmas gift for your daughter. Yeah, that you was supposed to do that for Christmas. What happened? You didn't do that. Because gratitude, confirmation, because they be playing games. And you playing with the right one. I bet you that. Because that was some fuel that I used. Like, nope, I feel like they're trying to gang up on me, and I don't know what the truth is, and X, Y, and Z, and they're saying one thing and doing another, and they're changing rent prices and this and that. I'm just trying to successfully complete the program and continue to do what I'm supposed to be doing. That's why I graduated. Like, I don't know if they're mad because I don't want to go to the apartments that they're trying to send me to. This seems like backlash. Things aren't clear, so this is why I'm reaching out. Yeah, because I got to protect myself. They'll make anything up like they were already doing. And I was like, I didn't even get to sign up for a Christmas program in October. My daughter didn't get anything from them for Christmas. I never heard nothing else about it. She's going to show up with a Christmas gift today. Yeah, so, you know, I makes it happen. So that's what I thought about her. That's who showed up. You disappointed. And look, I don't even got to go drop the key off. I'll give it right to you. I was just about to start taking pictures of the property. I was like, yeah, I was going to start taking pictures so I know the condition everything was in. I can email them to you. Oh, you don't got to do that. Everything's good. Everything's good. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I know you're good. I know. Who are you talking to? Bet you disappointed. Look at me now. Hey. 5 of Wings. Oh, they got defeated. The same what I'm talking about. They disappointed and got defeated. Ooh, 5 of Shells. That's like, you know, where the 2 cups get knocked over, but there's still 3 more there, you know. It's like she just said, we're about to put a new tenant in. Like, yo, the buildings. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy work. About to put a new tenant in. That's crazy work. But I ain't worried about it. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I used them for what I needed to. End of story. They thought they were going to use me. No. You're going to do everything you wrote on paper and on that website that you say you're going to do. Everything you told me you're going to do, you are going to do that. Bet you that. 5 of Wings. They got defeated. That's a 5 of Swords card. That's hilarious. Yo, the cards don't be lying. 6 of Shells. Who's got joy? I do. 6 of Cups. Reminiscent. Past life energy. Oh, and in the daytime. Yep, I brought the New Year's in. Spent that with a special person. He's definitely 6 of Cups energy in my life. You know, so that was also lovely. Yo, it's been busy. We had great joy. We enjoyed ourselves together. The evening, everything. He kept telling me how phenomenal the food. He was like, the food was excellent. He kept telling me that. He likes how I cook. He like a lot of things I do. You know. But we're grateful for each other and to know each other and have each other in our lives. That's interesting. Yeah, we're moving forward passionately for sure, you know. not having to deal with disappointments and defeats, relationship-wise, no more. And we're learning each other, we're understanding each other, but we're grateful for each other. We made it past little skirmish, whatever, and it's better, and it's going to continue to be better. Just moving forward, triumphantly, passionately, sincerely. You know, one thing we talk about, we say longevity, prosperity, and authenticity. LAP, longevity, authenticity, prosperity. It's usually what I toast to. Him and I do a toast. Some important values in our lives, in our relationship. So that's great as well. And it's interesting because I can see the flash in my head. I have on the altar, my ancestor altar, I had opened up a fortune cookie. And it's that I got from him, actually. I believe so. And it was like a prosperous relationship is on the way to you. So I ended up putting it on my ancestor altar, and it's been there. So it's interesting. And I got a fortune cookie last night when I was with him. So I need to open that. I didn't open that yet. But yes, it was wonderful. And he included like some biscuits that were from his mom. He's like, my mom gave me this. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. He just pulled them out the freezer. He's like, hey, do you want some biscuits with this? I was like, I would love biscuits. I wanted to ask you about some biscuits or bread or something, but I forgot. So it was amazing. It's just like all the energy, you feel it, you know, connection, alignment. Yeah, I keep pulling cards. I think this is good where we're at right now. I'm hype. Full moon energy upon us. Just moved in. Sitting here looking at a picture of my grandfather right now. Hey, remember to always ask the ancestors and to surely seek spirit. Happy 2026. Yes.